Let's move on from politics to a place that's completely above politics, the Supreme Court. Now, usually we expect this esteemed body to sit above partisan pettiness while it issues rulings that let corporations sell my organs for profit. But last week, an unfortunate issue sullied that image.
Justice Samuel Alito is facing calls to recuse himself. This comes after the New York Times published a photo outside Alito's home of an upside-down American flag that's widely viewed as a symbol of efforts to overturn the last election.
Alito confirming the photo, telling the Times, quote, "I had no involvement whatsoever in the flying of the flag. It was briefly placed by Mrs. Alito in response to a neighbor's use of objectionable and personally insulting language on yard signs."
Yeah, Mrs. Alito's fault, huh? Yeah. I feel you, Sammy, you know? My wife's always squabbling with the neighbors, too. I mean, her squabbles don't usually end with her raising the flag of insurrection against the United States, but maybe your neighbors are just that bad? Yeah. But hey, Sam Alito is a Supreme Court justice, the pinnacle of moral integrity. If he said he has nothing to do with it, then I believe him, and I believe that it's never going to happen again.
New questions surrounding Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito after a second controversial flag was hanging outside one of his homes. The New York Times reports an Appeal to Heaven flag carried by January 6 rioters was photographed at his New Jersey beach house last summer.
The flag, which features a pine tree and the phrase "Appeal to Heaven," dates back to the Revolutionary War. But today, the flag has become, quote, a symbol of support for former President Donald J. Trump for a religious strand of the Stop the Steal campaign and for a push to remake American government in Christian terms.
What the hell, man? Another flag? Did this guy get a 2-for-1 deal at the MAGA flag store? Look, I'm not an expert, but I always thought a judge was supposed to be impartial and neutral. And I'm not naive. I know he's not. But can he at least respect us enough to pretend to be? You know, it's not like he's a judge on American Idol. He's a Supreme Court judge. But he's stunting on us like a soccer player popping his jersey after a goal. I killed Roe v. Wade, bitches. I killed Roe v. Wade, bitches. But if you're upset about this, the good news is the Supreme Court has a code of ethics. Now, the bad news is they wrote that code of ethics, and they don't follow it. So I guess there is no good news, and the bad news is even worse. For more on the flag controversy with Justice Alito, we turn to Troy Iwata. Troy, you're outside Justice Alito's house at the Jersey Shore right now. What's the mood down there?
It's awful, Michael. It's the Jersey Shore. Stop sending me here. It's like if Florida wore too much cologne.
Okay, but what can you tell us about the flags at Alito's house? They're very provocative.
Well, it's worse than that, Michael. These flags are very confusing. I don't know what any of these weird right-wing symbols mean. One is upside down. This one has a clip art pine tree on it. I don't get the message. The first time I saw that Blue Lives Matter flag, I thought the Smurfs finally got citizenship.
Yeah,
so I thought,
well, right-wing nationalists use this pine tree flag to symbolize how God gave them the divine right to violently overthrow the government.
Then say that. Right, this is a reference to whatever Michael just said on the flag. Because right now, this is just an ugly flag with a Christmas cookie on it.